Hi guys, in last video we discussed about the introduction to C++ programming language. In this video we are going to install the compiler and the VS Code, and after that we will start writing some C++ program from the next video. So this video is totally related to the installation process. So we are going to start the installation process. Let me first write the step over here. So for the installation process, in this we are going to discuss about installation process. So first we are going to install the compiler. Compiler we already have discussed what is the purpose of compiler, why we need a compiler. In this we are going to install a compiler, that is MinGW. MinGW compiler we will be installing, and second thing we will be installing a code editor, that is a VS Code. VS Code. So first start with we are starting with our first step, that is installing the MinGW compiler. So for installing the MinGW compiler, you simply need to go on your browser and simply type download MinGW. After typing the download MinGW, click on the first link, and from here you simply click on the download button. And after clicking on the download button, it will take some time and the download process will automatically start. It will start the download process automatically. So I already have blocked. So MinGW installer is downloaded. Now simply click on this installer. It will open the installer over here. Then simply click on install and click on continue. If you want to change the directory, you can change the directory, but I don't want to change you, so no need to change the directory. Simply install the compiler in the default directory. I have already installed this C++ compiler. That's the reason I'm getting this pop-up over here, but you will not be getting, when you will click on continue, you will not be getting this pop-up. So I am saying I want to reinstall. I clicked on reinstall. The installation process is taking place. It will take some time for the installation. So let's wait till the things are getting installed. It might take 2 or 3 minutes. So let's wait for this. Till the things are getting installed, we can install the VS Code. So for writing the code, we need a VS Code. That is a code editor. So for downloading the VS Code, you will simply go to VS Code. You will simply type VS Code download. Click on the first website, and then it is taking some time. And after that, you will simply install the VS Code based on your system. If you are using a Windows, you will click on this button, and for Mac, you will be using this. For Linux, you will be using this. So I am working on Windows. I will click on the Windows button. It will take some time and it will automatically start the download process. It will automatically start the download process. So download process is getting, it will take some time, and after that, okay, so this is completed. Now after the things are installed, simply click on the continue button. Over here as you can see, I already have installed the things. So that's the reason if I will click on this button, I'm getting mark for removal. But when you will click on all these buttons, you will be getting the option for mark for installation, like this. In the last, as you can see, in the last one, when I'm clicking, I'm getting an option mark for installation. So I simply need to click on this, and you need to click on all the things, and you simply need to click on mark for installation. And after clicking on, after selecting all the menu over here, after selecting all the items, that means you need to click on this for mark for installation, then mark for installation for each and every item. After that, you click on installation, then click on apply changes. It will then click on apply changes, click on apply. It will take some time. It will take some time to install the changes. I have installed only single change, but you need to click on all the things for mark for installation, and after that go to installation and click on apply change. It will install all these things inside your system, and it will take some time for the installation. Till now our VS Code is getting installed. VS Code is getting download. It will take some time over here. A minute is remaining. Once this process is completed, once all the things are installed, you simply need to close this window. We simply need to close this window. All the changes are successfully done. Compiler is installed on our system, and but after installing the compiler, so we have installed the compiler. So this process is done. Compiler is installed, but our system will not be able to detect the compiler where the compiler is installed. So for that, you need to set the path. Set the path inside your environment variable. Environment variable. Simply need to set up the path inside your environment value variable. So simply go to the search window, type environment variable, edit the environment variable. Click on this. Then you need to click on environment variable. Then you need to go over here, that is path. Select this and click on edit. Now here you need to add a path. Simply go to your C drive because you have installed the things inside your C drive. Go to the C drive. Go to I am showing you from the starting. Simply go to my PC, this PC, this PC. Then you click on this window C. Then click on WinGW. Click on bin, and then after that you need to copy this path. You will click on top over here. You will simply do Control A and Control C. At least you simply need to copy this path, minimize this window. Then you need to add the path over here. Then you need to click on new, click on Control V because you have pasted this path. I already have added this path. As you can see, I already have added, so I'm not adding. After pasting this path over here, what you will do, you will simply click on OK. Let me do this. Click on OK, then click on OK again, then click on OK, and you are done. Compiler is installed and the path is also set up. So you have installed the compiler, path is also set. Basically you have set up the path and compiler is installed. Compiler is installed. We are done with this process. Now the second process is VS Code. So let's see the VS Code is downloaded or not. Okay, so VS Code is downloaded. Now click on the setup. VS Code is simply used to write the code. This is a code editor, so it will take some time. Click on this. Okay, now the installation, simply click on I accept the agreement, click on next, then create a desktop icon because you also need a desktop icon. Click on next and click on install. Okay, so it will take some time for the installation, and after that it will install all the files, and it will also create I already have installed. That's the reason I'm getting an icon over here. But for that use, for your, you need to install, you need to click on install, and then the things will install inside your machine. So now click on finish. VS Code is installed. Now it is getting launched over here. And after installing the VS Code, so VS Code is VS Code, let me show you the VS Code. So once the VS Code will be installed, you will get the window in this way. You will get the window in this way. So after that, here you need to click on extensions. You will click on the extensions. Here you will type C++. Taking some time. Click on extensions. Click on C++. Yeah, click on this one. IntelliSense debugging and code browsing. Here I am getting the option to uninstall because I have already installed this extension, but you will be getting the options to install. So click on the install button. Click on the install button. You need to install this extension. Then you also need to install one more extension, that is Code Runner. Then you will click on Code Runner. Yes, I am getting the option to uninstall because I already have installed, but you will be getting the option to install this. Click on the install button. Once you have installed these two extensions, simply restart your VS Code. Then create a folder on your desktop with a name C++, so that all your file will be managed in a particular folder. Click on C++. I have created a folder with C++, and now I am opening this. Now to open that folder, first let me close all this. Here I am clicking on file, clicking on open folder, go to desktop. On desktop I have created a C++ folder. Select this folder. That folder will be opened inside your VS Code. Now if you want to create a new file, so first icon is to create a new file. You will click on this and you will write first program.cpp. Click on enter. If you want to create a new folder inside this particular folder, you can create a folder also. Click on this, click on the second icon and functions. Functions is the name of folder. Okay, so in this, now if I will open this particular folder, there is inside a one file and one folder. I have created a functions, that is a folder, and there is a file of C for the C++, that is first program. So in this way you can directly create the files and the folders from your VS Code. In this video, in next video we will be discussing about writing the code and the other thing, but in this particular video we discussed how to install a compiler and how to install a how to install a code editor, that is a VS Code. For this course we are using a VS Code for writing our code, and from the next video we will be writing our first C++ program.